Hello everyone, welcome back to our discussion. In today's video, we will continue what we have left in our previous video discussion. So, let's begin. Key technologies that make an impact on businesses in building custom applications. Wearable implantable technologies. The wearable and implantable technology sends parameters of various diseases and can either transfer data to a remote center, direct the patient to take a specific action, or automatically perform a function based on what the sensors are reading. Examples of a wearable implantable technologies. Heart monitoring. Cardiac outpatients experiencing arrhythmias who need their heart monitored for an extended period of time have traditionally worn a Holter monitor for 24 hours. An event recorder used intermittently over 24 to 48 hours, or a continuous loop recorder that captures and transmits a few minutes worth of recordings. But none of these solutions is ideal and clinically significant arrhythmias can be missed. CardioNet's mobile cardiac outpatient telemetry unit is worn continuously for up to 21 days. Based on physician-selected events to be monitored and the chosen reporting speed, the device automatically transmits detected events to the CardioNet center, which then relays reports to a patient's physician. Medtronic's insertable cardiac monitor is implanted just under the skin for long-term use, eliminating the wires and recording pads of shorter-term solutions. This loop recorder is constantly monitoring signals from the heart, keeping only a few minutes of the recording at a time. When a spell occurs, the patient or a family member uses a handheld activator to trigger the device to capture the period before, during, and after the spell. Monitoring Parkinson's. The severity of symptoms in patients with Parkinson's disease can vary greatly between doses and throughout the day. A neurologist typically spends just a few minutes with a patient and, to physically get to their appointment, the patient has to medicate appropriately. So it can be a challenge to render an accurate assessment of a patient's status and their need for medication adjustment. Further confounding medication decision-making, patients often confuse the tremor of Parkinson's with drug-induced dyskinesias, making self-reports unreliable. Smart tattoos. Continuous monitoring can occur via wireless monitors, wireless patches, and articles of clothing. But cost is, of course, an issue, as is patient compliance. These microelectronics, which are thinner than a human hair and applied with water, could be used to provide irritation-free monitoring of electric signals produced by the heart, brain, and muscles. The applications are wide-ranging. The tattoos could be used to monitor heart arrhythmias, sleep disorders, and the heart activity of premature babies, stimulate muscles, and serve as a human-computer interface when applied to the throat by using vibrations from the vocal cords to control a computer. Additional detectors, transmitters, and receivers can also be included on the tattoo. Real-time language translators. So, what is real-time translation? Real-time translation technology is what it sounds like. It is basically a tech-driven solution that directly translates content from one language to another language. How real-time translation works. The process of real-time translation has witnessed remarkable changes over the years. Where the previous versions of this efficient and mind-blowing technology first used to change speech into text and then translate that text into a chosen language, this process has shown a shift entirely, thanks to AI technology. The system of real-time translation works on the principles of artificial intelligence and different kinds of machine learning, by using advanced pattern matching software that is able to recognize sounds. Neural networks and deep learning programs are used for correctly analyzing what is being said and being understood regarding the context of words and sentences. Home automation. What is home automation? Home automation is the term used for isolated programmable devices, like thermostats and sprinkler systems, but home automation more accurately describes homes in which nearly everything, from lights, appliances, electrical outlets, heating and cooling systems, are hooked up to a remotely controllable network. From a home security perspective, this also includes your alarm system, and all of the doors, windows, locks, smoke detectors, surveillance cameras, and any other sensors that are linked to it. Home automation is a step toward what is referred to as the Internet of Things, in which everything has an assigned IP address and can be monitored and accessed remotely. The first and most obvious beneficiaries of this approach are smart devices and appliances that can be connected to a local area network via Ethernet or Wi-Fi. Natural language processing. What is natural language processing? Natural language processing refers to the branch of computer science, and more specifically, the branch of artificial intelligence or AI, concerned with giving computers the ability to understand text and spoken words in much the same way human beings can. NLP combines computational linguistics, rule-based modeling of human language, with statistical, machine learning, and deep learning models. Together, these technologies enable computers to process human language in the form of text or voice data and to understand its full meaning, complete with the speaker or writer's intent and sentiment. Integrated sensors. What is integrated sensors? An integrated sensor is a small apparatus that is designed to gather important data. These types of sensors are combined or integrated with signal processing hardware in one compact device. This all-in-one approach allows the sensor to send signals that can be used immediately, without additional processing or amplification. The combined sensing and signal processing capabilities make these units ideal for turnkey solutions, where they can be installed with very few preparations. Integrated sensors can save space and weight compared to other data gathering technologies. These types of sensors also reduce the time needed to design a new device, since the data acquisition method does not need to be re-engineered. Virtual reality. What is virtual reality? VR means experiencing things through our computers that don't really exist. Augmented reality. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality, in computer programming, a process of combining or augmenting video or photographic displays by overlaying the images with useful computer-generated data. Augmented reality is commonly used in electronic first-person shooter games to add environmental, health, and other information to players' viewpoints. Mesh networks. What is a mesh network? A mesh network is a network in which devices, or nodes, are linked together, branching off other devices or nodes. These networks are set up to efficiently route data between devices and clients. They help organizations provide a consistent connection throughout a physical space. Mesh network topologies create multiple routes for information to travel among connected nodes. This approach increases the resilience of the network in case of a node or connection failure. That's it for today's discussion. I hope you enjoy and learn something today. On our next discussion, we will continue our topic. See you on our next video. Thank you.